And we are live. Hello, lovely people. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing very well by the grace of God. Thank God it's Friday. We always wait for Friday to come, isn't it? Especially when you're doing your 9 to 5 job. You can't wait for a Friday to come. And I think my voice is sounding a bit funny. Pardon me for that. I've got cold, a bit of cold. I had headaches and all of that. And honestly, it started from last night, and I wish I would stay in bed the whole night. In fact, the whole of today. But if you've got a 9 to 5 job and probably you've spent all of your sick leave or your sick pay, you don't have any option, you don't have any choice but to go to work. Okay. So the reason why we are here, I mean, if you think you're not feeling well and someday you'd want to stay in bed and be your own boss, call your own shots, we are here to entertain, to educate, and then to let you know about this online business. Okay. And today I am so excited, absolutely overjoyed to be here just because I have a special guest with me. Okay. In fact, I love everything about her. Everything about her. She's energetic, she's enthusiastic, she's got this strength. I don't know where she gets it from, but you love her. You see it when, I mean, just stay tuned. You see what I'm talking about. All right. So before I go on, those of you who are new to my page, my name is Debbie Smith, and I'm the face of this page. Welcome. If you're new, thank you so much for your likes, for your support, your comments, your love. I appreciate you so much. Okay, so like I said earlier, the reason why we are here is because of this amazing business that we have found, that me and my business partner, we are coming to talk about. She's going to tell us about her journey we have found, and we thought that it would be beneficial to you as well. We just don't want to hold it or just benefit alone, but to spread the word. Okay, and then also make your life easier, just as it's making our life easier for us. Okay, to build a legacy for yourself and for your children. That is why we are here. And my amazing business partner is coming to tell us about her journey so far, and also encourage you. Okay, she's going to encourage you. You love her. She's a delight to watch. So without much ado, let me bring her on board and let's hear everything she's got to tell us. Hello. How are you, Jade?
I'm so blessed. I am very, very well. And I'm so excited for today. I'm so excited for this interview. And thank you so much for inviting me. It's always an honor to be invited and to speak to other people here. Good afternoon, by the way, to all our friends here in our Facebook pages. And I really, really love to share our journey and love to share about our business.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much for honoring my invitation. Look, guys, I just couldn't let her be. Okay, I had followed her and I said to her, I need you on my page. Just come and share with us. Just come and give us some of your strength, your energy. We don't know where she gets it from. So I'm so happy you are here today. Thank you. So, well, just give us a brief introduction about yourself. Who is Jade?
Oh, I'm just a mother to a child, a wife. Yeah, from Dorset, England, and
Ooh.
I'm originally from Philippines, but we stayed in Thailand. I was in South Korea. I'm a teacher by profession, so I was teaching in different countries in Asia, and now we are here in England. So I'm just a full-time mother and digital business owner.
Oh, amazing. I like that part. But if you say I'm just a mother, it's also a full-time job, so you're not just a mom.
Well, I intentionally say that because other people just think that they are just a mom. They're just a mom that their life just finished there. No, you are a mom that you still
Absolutely.
have a lot of opportunities. You still have a very, very, very wide horizon that you can enter into. And of course, as a mother is the toughest job in all the whole world.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You're so right. And I totally agree with Jade. Those of you, I'm sure most of you on my page are already aware that I'm a mother of four, okay? And I work as well. I'm also a full-time student, okay? And I'm a full-time wife. So you can imagine. So if you think you're busy, we are equally busy.
I think I need to ask you how did you how were you able to manage having different hats?
I know you have to somehow learn about it, isn't it? I think you try. It's just like sometimes when you're going to cook some particular food you're not sure of, you try all the recipes and then the one that works for you, you go with it, isn't it? So when it works, fine. If it doesn't work, you tried your best and you keep going because day in day out, it's like motherhood. There is no set rules or maybe there's guidelines, set guidelines for you. You just go as and if it works, it works. So you try to kind of wear all these hats at the same time, juggle. You're your own nurse, you're your own doctor. Those of
Yeah,
us with girls, you do their hair, so you've got like a salon, everything, You're a seamstress,
exactly.
you cook, you're a chef, like everything basically. And then you do your job, and as a student as well. So it's like hasn't been easy. That is even the main reason why when I found this online business, I said, look, I couldn't do so much in the 9 to 5. I would love to ditch this 9 to 5 job and then just solely concentrate on that. And Jade, I have followed you for a while, and I know that you've been a teacher for like 20 whole years. You know what I mean? And you have PhD. I mean, why would you? Because people will be thinking, well, maybe I'm self-sufficient. I've done all this. I'm a professional teacher. I've done my PhD. I think I'm all right. I don't really need any online business on the side or anything. But why? What was your why? Why would you start an online business?
So many things. First, it's because of my son. We do
Mm,
things because of our children, right? We work to have
absolutely.
a good future for our children, and we want to be with our children, because we want to watch their milestones. And everything that we do is for our child. At one point in time in my life, I was thinking also that, yeah, I have PhD, and I can work in a school and earn big salary, or really further my career and be somebody. But
Absolutely.
with having a son, and he became my why in everything that I do, and even in starting this digital business. When he was 16 years old, I sent him to daycare center, and
Mhm.
I felt so guilty. And the guilt,
I
when you
know.
have guilt, you everybody somehow in our lives we felt that guilt, and it is not
Yeah.
a nice feeling when he cries. And of course, he is my only son, and I'm a
Mhm.
first time mother. It's your feelings is always on him, your mind is on him, and you don't want your child to cry at all. And I am
No.
a teacher. I take care of the children when I go to school, because I needed to go to school to work, of course, and take care of other kids, and thinking that, oh, my son is crying, what he is doing he now at school, and here I am with other kids. So
Yeah.
I was really thinking that one day I really want to take care of my son. And plus, because I'm a teacher, I know that the first 5 year of a child is the cognitive structure development stage. And so it is very, very important that you have to be present with your child.
Mhm.
And as a teacher as well, I know that how to help my child to help him develop. And another thing is that he's really advanced in learning. And he said, oh wow, my child is smart, intelligent. I can make him famous or genius. Those kind of stuff as a mother.
I know.
As a mother, our children are our pride. And I know that we don't really push our children to
Yeah.
the maximum that they don't know, but it happens that our child, he is really, really, really advanced. So
Mhm.
I have to supplement that. I have to support that with his development. And so that was really my goal, before even naming him. I
Mm.
planned that. So it's like long-term plan, short-term plans. I'm planning his life already.
Amazing.
All the mothers, other mothers, maybe can relate to me how you think
Absolutely.
about your child. But
Yeah.
that is me. That is me. And when we moved here in the UK, of course, I stopped working, and because
Mhm.
I am immigrant, it was difficult for me to find work immediately, and of course, finances as well. If I have to send him to a daycare center or like a school, and it was lockdown. So
Mm-hmm.
that was really the like it was an opportunity for us. Lockdown was
Absolutely.
a was a blessing kind of in disguise for us
Yeah.
because because lockdown I was able to stay with him, but because of personal need and personal reasons that for many years I have my own money, I have my own
Mm-hmm.
independence. I don't want to ask my husband, can you give me 100 or 500 pounds to do my hair, my nails? You know what I mean?
Of
I don't
course.
want to do that because I don't really like to ask money.
It's
Yeah, and
hard.
it is hard and it's embarrassing as well.
Definitely.
Uncomfortable. And I really want to earn money. And
Yeah.
okay, I'm a teacher. I can teach online, but the time difference in Asia is difficult also to connect, to drive, and to manage, and so there's really no way that I can do all of these things working outside. So it is like here, I can stay home. I can teach my son, and
Mm-hmm.
what should I do now? So online. And before them, because we are the family that loves traveling, when we were in Asia
Mm-hmm.
before the lockdown, we kept on traveling different countries in Asia. And we were thinking before how nice it would be to have a business or income generating
Mm-hmm.
business that you can do wherever you are, because there's in Asia there's a lot of backpackers.
Of course.
Yeah, backpackers, and then they go, oh, it's nice to go to do like that, and then have money to spend and have earnings to come every day. But we did not
Exactly.
know what business and how to do it. They said
Mm-hmm.
like Bitcoin or crypto,
Oh,
but we
yeah.
don't know how to do all those. And how sure are we that it is not scam or that it's real?
Exactly.
It's like we wanted to have a nomad or digital life or internet lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
And so during lockdown it was really a time for us to think about all these things. So I started trying to check online what else I
Okay.
can do online, but I saw some stuff that of course I didn't know if they were scam or just
Mm-hmm.
rubbish. But there are things that like Shopify and
Yeah.
Amazon,
Exactly. Yeah.
and it's a lot as
Yeah.
well. And
Exactly.
I am skeptical on the internet because first is I am not tech savvy. So how would I do this? And second is that you need to put money up front. And
Upfront. Exactly.
yes, and third is that uh, you have stocks as well. And
Yeah.
for other businesses, they don't have product at all. And my belief is that if you invest with saliva, you will earn
Mm-hmm.
with saliva. So
Absolutely.
how sure you can be that these are really genuine and that you will really earn? Until one day we keep on praying because we did not really
Mm-hmm.
have money then. So we need to do something because lockdown, right? And
Yes.
so one day I scrolled on Facebook and found this advertisement about a mother of three and doing this business, and she really
Mm-hmm.
mentioned everything there, that no need to be tech savvy and no
Yeah.
need to have of business background or other qualification, and it's automated. There's a training and there is mentor, and that time, and there's a coach as well. And that time I was talking to a coach because I
Mm,
wanted to build a course because
mm.
of my educational background.
Of
And it
course.
charges, yeah, education like course for kids and stuff. And the coach charges 150 to 500 pounds per session,
Whoa.
and here is free and lifetime. I was so blown away. And
I
then
can imagine. Wow.
yeah, and they offered a workshop that the workshop is a bit long, but it's really, really informative and free. I said,
Mhm.
yes, it's free.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's free.
Yeah.
And so it's like it ticked all the boxes that we needed.
Mhm.
And yeah, we watched the workshop. And That was the beginning. That was the day that I did not look back anymore.
Wow. So then what happened to your skepticism? You're like, okay, I think I've seen all already. And so how did you know that this one is genuine? How were you able to differentiate this from the others?
Because the one who advertised was
Mhm.
from my country, and also we're Christian and she's Christian. I
Yeah.
really talked to her. I called her, and we keep on chatting, and
Mhm.
I asked lots and lots and lots of questions. You need to do your due diligence, of course, because
Of course.
it, it is something that, because me, when I am into it, I am into it.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's how
Yeah,
I differentiate.
absolutely.
That's how I learn that. Yeah, this is real deal.
It's real, absolutely. Because I think with me as well, my husband used to be in the army. And of course, he we moved a lot. And usually, with an army life, you can't hold a job for a very long time. You always have to change. You have to move, and then you find another job, and then you move, and all of that. So I wanted something that I could do at home. I had always wanted to work online, but I didn't know what. You get, but so I went online, always googling for something, work from home, and from home, all these things. So probably I think Google, the algorithm, picked up on the things I've been searching online already. So I was also on my news feed, Facebook, and then I came across it. And the thing is, I've actually seen a couple, but I wasn't really sure. And it was around lockdown myself when I came across this business. But I was also a bit skeptical. But when I found this person, sometimes you get somebody that you resonate with. You can identify
Mm.
with what the person is saying. And she's a mother of two. She's also she was a professional, and she quit her job, and she's earning from home, spending time with them, going everywhere and working on her phone, like just your tablet or your phone. And I was like, this it sounds too good to be true. And the only thing she was offering was that free information session, free. And I said to myself, what have I got to lose to watch a free information session? Come and see for yourself if it's something that you'd want to do. If you don't want to do it, nobody will tie you down. You can just pack your bags and go. Get what I mean? I said to myself, I'm also a believer, we're Christians. So everything I do, I also pray first before I jump to it. So I prayed, and then I jump on board. I watch the entire webinar. And in fact, one thing about the webinar is that if you don't have the time, you can watch it at your own pace. And I was busy at that time, and I divided it into how many I could, and I watched it. And after, when I got to the end, I was like, no turning back, no turning back. I'm stuck here for life. So I just jumped on board. And my why as well, like you say, we usually do things for our children, isn't it? We think about them, we think about their life, and want to build a legacy for them. So, like you said, you've
Mm.
already planned ahead before your child was born. You've planned, and you've already planned his life after as well. But sometimes we also forget about ourselves. What about yourself? Because you work so hard. So, what is wrong with you also earning something, enjoying life? Because it will get to a point in time where your knees will be wobbly, your back. Right now, I'm struggling from my back pain, my knees, and I can see that I'm aging already. So for how long can I go
Yeah.
wake up at so early? And then so you also deserve better, just as your children deserve better. So once you're building a legacy for them, you also kind of build something for yourself as well. Enjoy, isn't it? Or don't you
Yeah,
agree?
yeah. Well, you mentioned about legacy, right? And one thing
Yeah,
about this business is that this is willable to your children. And so
absolutely.
my husband, of course, he has his own business, but there's really no pension security, right? Of course, you have
Exactly.
from the government, but how much is that, right? And
You're right.
how many years from now the government is putting another how many years before you can
I
get your pension?
know.
We cannot we will not be able to enjoy our pension anymore because it will be
Oh
difficult to
dear.
walk already. And
You're
so,
right.
and this business is available to your children.
Yeah.
So, for example, if you don't want to do the business anymore, and you want to, like, and if you are earning like 5 figures and you want to
Mhm.
give to your children, then the business is to your children, and they will receive exactly what you've received the time that you give to them, as long as they are
Absolutely.
18 years old. And this business is 18 years old. This is
Mhm.
one thing that my husband really likes, because we work for our kids, and if
Yeah.
we can have a business that at their young age they can have it, and we can
Yeah.
enjoy also our like olden age, well, not really old yet. Say, why not do it, right?
Definitely, definitely. Because I would want to retire early, to be very frank with you. Because there's this thing that is it a movement, fire.
Mm.
So financial independence, retire early. I wouldn't want to retire in my 50s, 60s, 70s, somewhere in the 40s now. I wouldn't mind retiring in the next 2 years. I would love that. Do you get what I mean? And
Yeah,
we,
so
yeah, how about
in
you?
our community now we have thousands of people that retired early at the age of
Yeah.
25, 30, 35.
I know.
Thousands
It
of
was a
people have
shocker.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they retire very, very early. They fire their boss. They fire their boss and just focus on doing the business and living the life that they dreamed of. And that is, I
Absolutely.
believe, that everyone's dream, to have financial freedom and freedom of time and really enjoy the life. Because, especially in this COVID, especially this situation nowadays,
Yeah.
we don't know what will happen tomorrow. So we might as well
Yeah.
enjoy it now.
So right. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%. So how long have you been doing this for?
2 years.
Wow. Wow. And you're a coach. Tell us
Yeah.
about it.
Well,
That's
not 2 years,
amazing.
but and we're now a coach, but every journey is different.
Mm-hmm.
Ours is a little bit slow, and I know a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people that their journey is very, very fast. They became a
Yeah.
coach just a couple of months, and they are
Mm-hmm.
earning like four, five, six figures just a year after starting the business. It really depends upon the priority of the person.
Yeah.
It just
Yes.
happened that my journey is different. Why? Because my priority is my son, which of course relates and in effect of how much time I put into the business. Though our
Absolutely.
business is automated, ma, I do the business when my child is sleeping. Like when he's sleeping, like 1 hour, 1 hour
Yeah.
already, 1 hour only in a day,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
sometimes 2 hours. I don't
Yeah.
really use a lot of social medias. I mean, gadget during the day because I
Mhm.
want to focus on him because he's my priority. And we are
Yeah.
the family that likes to go out, 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 adventures and build
That's
memories.
great.
That's what we want in life.
That's
That's
great.
our priority because
Yeah.
we are so secured that we
Yeah.
have this business that is automated, that
Mm-hmm.
is working for us in the background, then
Yeah.
you might as well take advantage of it, right? And yeah, and so that's why it's a little bit slow compared to others, but it is
Mhm.
worth it. It is worth it to spend time with our families. It's worth it. It is
Absolutely.
worth it to spend time with my son, like putting him to sleep. And
Yeah.
in a weekend, we don't do business.
Oh,
So
good. Nice.
yeah,
Is it family time on weekends?
yeah, family time Saturday, and Sunday is a church day, and
Yeah.
we try to for our Christian friends, what is
Mm,
Sunday for the Lord, and it is for the Lord.
yeah. Yeah.
We
You're so
try.
right.
We are trying.
Definitely. Definitely. The same here. So, like I said, there are times. And see, one thing about this business is that even if you're not working on weekends, you've got tools that will support you to schedule or kind of, it's like you've opened your shop. It's more like you've got a bring a how do you call brick and mortar, or you've got
Mm,
a shop and you've got an assistant who opens your shop or who mans your shop for you. So you are not there
mm,
physically, but we've got the tools that will support you. So even on the weekends, people might think, oh, she's on her social media or something, but no, we've got all the tools to support you. It's doing all the posting and everything for you. So it's like a robot. Oh, has opened your shop for you. You get what I mean. So that's one thing, amazing thing about this business.
yeah.
And yeah, I also wanted to bring one thing about this business. Okay, viewers, in this business, it's not just about we being business partners with this particular business, but the network is just amazing. So, for instance, with Jade being a professional teacher, okay, and she's been in this for like 20 odd years, she's a PhD holder. And as a mom myself, do you understand? She's a mom, I'm a mom. And sometimes I do feel guilty when it comes to, I mean, a mom of four, I get so tired. I just give my tablets to the children. Just go, go, go. Let me. I mean, relax and all of that. Afterwards, I feel so guilty. So when it comes to like education, when it comes to development, it's not just about the business that Jade and I can talk about. I can just go and seek her professional opinion. Okay, I've got a 3 year old. What do I do? And because she's a teacher, she'll just let me know what to do. Okay, so that's one thing about this community. Can you talk a bit about our community?
Oh, that's amazing. One of the things that I love about this business, aside from automation,
Yeah,
is the community. Automation meaning to say that you still do the things that you love while the
yeah,
business is up and running in the background. And we have the one system just explaining about what is automation because
yeah,
it's a little bit new, but old to
yeah.
others. But maybe, layman's term, what is automation? So automation is we have a system that is built that all the heavy
Mhm.
lifting is done for us and 90% automated, and that is why we were able to do all these things. Maybe other people was thinking that how can she do the business when she only have 1 hour a day and not on weekend and
Absolutely.
still successful because of the automation, and that is amazing. So second is the community. I love the
Mhm,
community, which because this community helped me when we started
mhm.
this business. It was locked down, and so we only do the e-social. We're praying in the we the church community online. We have a prayer meeting online. We have meetups online. Everything is online. And because
Yeah.
I was new here in England, immigrant, so I have no friends, and it was lockdown. So this business really helped me because of the micro community that I had. So this business have micro community and macro community. We have
Mhm.
in our micro community our small business partners, like we have we have here in our county or in England, and we have the macro community also, which is 123,000 people worldwide.
Mhm.
And I love it
Absolutely.
because we are the community that doesn't have prejudices, that doesn't have
Mhm.
discrimination. There is no jealousy, there is no competition. It's like we
Yeah.
are one whole big family, pushing each other, supporting each other, and helping each other, whether we are close team or not. We really are there for each other. And of course, we have our trainings that is really amazing, and we have our masterminds, which we are
Absolutely.
trained, and we can exchange really ideas and everything. And our mastermind is 2 times a week, which is really, really amazing. And what
Mhm.
happens is that all these communities are for different industries. So,
Mhm.
you can really connect with people that are like minded, that are like your profession, or, other people that like above you, or different industry that you can take knowledge also from them. And
Absolutely.
our mastermind, it's not only teaching us about financial stuff and
Mhm.
monetary benefits, but also other aspects like the mindset, the personality development, and all these things, management, and in
Yeah.
so many ways, health as well. So it's like a whole faceted, it's like holistic kind of business.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and like now, I know you, and you know we're like we talk the same language, and you are from
Absolutely.
you are very far, and I didn't know you before, and we became friends, and
Mhm.
worldwide. Imagine that. And we love traveling. So yesterday I was interviewed by someone from Vietnam, and that is our dream place to go to Da Nang, Vietnam.
Ooh.
And so when we go there, we have a friend already. And so
Exactly.
your horizon will become wider and wider. And it's just amazing.
It's
Amazing community.
true. It's just amazing. And I always say that I'm just here in my small home, but I've got a whole world sort of in my home, and it's all just through gadgets, laptop, phone, tablet, and that is it. And this amazing business, I've got to know Jay, I've got to know so many people. We've got brothers and sisters in this community. We are there for each other. We teach, like you said, it's not just about the business, but holistically, everything about you. We teach each other resilience as well. For now, like you can tell from my voice, I'm not feeling too good. I could just probably just stay in bed and cover myself with my dream. I don't want to come here. But then Jade will say, come on, you can do this. Let's do this for this few minutes. Let's do it, come on. And we keep going, we keep going. So yeah, what would your last words be for our viewers? Maybe those who are being skeptical or they're not too sure. Some of our friends and family are just watching us, they're sitting on the fence, thinking, I don't think so. What would you tell them?
Oh, you really need to get out from your comfort zone and take the risk because life is a risk anyway. Life is a risk. In
Absolutely.
every day in your life, you are making decision to take a risk, and life is a decision. You just need to make a decision right now and decide and take action. And as what I always say, action is the fine line between reality and dreams. And I believe that every one of us has our own dreams. Either it is small or it is big. It is for yourself. It is for your family. But you have a dream. You have like a wish, even just a wish, and if you don't take action, that dream will always be a dream.
I mean,
So
true.
you
Always be
really,
a dream. You need to wake up.
yeah, you you really have to take action, and it is very easy. It is very easy. What you do is enter your name and enter your email address in the website that is provided, and watch the webinar because it is free anyway, so you will not lose anything at all. But if you will not do that, what if this is the gateway, this is what you are looking for, then you will lose everything. Opportunity knocks only once, then you have to take action now. And if you would say that, oh, you're so busy, you're a mother, then you are not ready. Or for me, like me, I watched the webinar before while cleaning the kitchen, while
Oh,
cooking. So
exactly.
there's really no excuse, no excuse. So you really
Absolutely.
have to take action and do your due diligence. You can contact us, you can ask a lot of questions. I offer discovery call. You can call me, and so we can video call so they can
Yeah.
see us, that we are really we're really like real people living the same lives as others. We cook and we have our children, sometimes, very messy house, and that is life. Sometimes we have
Exactly.
interviews. My son is with me and trying to cover my face because he doesn't like me to be in front of the computer. Well, that is
Yeah,
life. That is real life. This is real life. And
absolutely.
so we are not like fake. And this is not scam. This is legit business. And so check it out and take the risk, make this decision, act now.
Act now. I love that. Thank you so much, Jade. So, guys, I told you love Jade. You would love her. Isn't she amazing? So, act now. Like I said, or she's already said everything. We don't know what tomorrow will hold. And when I jumped on board, I didn't even know what I was putting myself in. Like I said, I prayed and I told a friend. Now, my friend didn't wait to see my success before jumping on board. She jumped with me. So then we are all now hitting the goals to be successful together. Everybody's journey is different. Do you understand? And sometimes some people would want to see, oh, show me this before you get, well, how have you succeeded? What have you gotten out of it before I come in? But by the time you would decide to come in, I would have gone long way ahead of you, and then you'll be starting. Do you understand? But it's never late. Is it better late than never? We've got parents, we've got teachers, we've got stay-at-home moms. Everybody's just doing this, and like she said, she wasn't tech savvy. She wasn't sure, but everything is provided. And if you are like me, when they tell you something, Jane is a teacher, so she knows what I'm talking about. There are some students, you tell them one thing and then they pass it and it goes. Everything is video based, and you can always and watch it at your own pace, at your own time, and you build the business yourself. Jane says sometimes use an hour or two on her businesses. And we've got some people who spend like 16, is it 14 to 16 hours on their business? It depends on you. You call the shot. Do you understand? And then how much you put in also determine how much it comes out. Do you understand? So yes, like she said, just jump on board, come and join us, and let's crash course together. Let's make this thing, change our lives, change the narrative. Okay. Some of us, we've got to send money back home. Where do you get them from? But when you build this for yourself, for your families, if they ask you for money, you wouldn't even think twice. And then you also invite them to build a legacy for themselves as well. So yeah, thank you so much. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. I'm so honored that you came here. God bless you. And I wish you a
Thank
very
you,
beautiful
Simon.
day. Enjoy your day. Thank God it's Friday. I'm sure you're going to the beach.
Yeah. How did you know?
I know. Now I feel very jealous. I have to move to your place. I'll move to your end. Enjoy this
Yeah.
the sun. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. I'll see you at the back office.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
So
Bye,
bye.
everybody. Thank
Bye.
you. God bless.
Thank you.